already sent the file to the group.
Okay.
Yes.
And people that you are saying, they are getting the same money together. When I left the money, we were selling naira, so 50 back. At the time, people were making.
Bashir, we are recording low. So let's move to string methods. So part of the method is to get the length of a string. So, and what the length does basically is it counts the number of characters in that string, including white space. So now I think let me just expand this so we can capture everything here. So we have a lot of method here. So we have the length, slice, substring, substr, replace all to uppercase to lowercase. So most common ones are the to uppercase to lowercase. Say someone is maybe now there's a little project. I think you should do that. So that simple project. So take note of this as an assignment. So just build a and make sure you design the interface, a very beautiful interface for it. So what that's going to do is you create an interface that converts all the maybe a document or the text that the user enters or a passage into a capital letter. So the person will be able to type inside the maybe a text area, and I'm going to display it on the page in a capital letter format. So just take that was a very simple assignment, so you need to do that.
I don't get to. I don't understand.
So
I think I don't get that. Are you giving us an assignment or what?
yes.
So I don't understand too.
So what the assignment is going to do is a user can a software or a website or a web app that converts the user input into or that capitalize the user input. So everything the user type. So what you're going to do is you provide a test area, a well-designed test area that will look cool. So and there should be a label that okay, type your paragraph or type your essay. So it will convert the essay from any format that the person type it and convert it to a capital letter, a capitalized format. So when you type the essay, after you finish typing the essay, there'll be a button there to convert. So when you click that convert, it will convert the entire essay into a capitalized into an uppercase essay. So and it will be displayed on the page, not inside the test area again, on the page in a well-designed manner. So make it look good. I hope you understand the assignment like that now.
Yes.
So make it look good. Don't just do it shabby.
I'm yet to understand. I've not gotten that.
So which part of it you don't understand? Is it that you don't hear what I was saying, or you don't understand what I was?
I can't hear you clearly. I can't hear you clearly.
So if I repeat myself now, will you still hear me? So
Yeah, I think I can hear you now. You said if you work an assignment with one of
a web application that converts the user essay into the uppercase format. So you provide an input area or a test area, a very large one, well designed. So a user can type his or her essay there, and when they click convert, it will convert everything into uppercase for the user. So that's the assignment.
that is going to come to mind. We
So
are
don't
not.
worry,
There
I'm going to
are
upload the
issues that we are discussing. Hello?
I'm going to upload this thing,
Okay,
the
now.
video. So just check
Number eight.
that's it.
Okay, the file that you just dropped on the platform now, I think you've done some modification in one of them. Have you? Like when
Sorry.
you comment, a conflict like that. You've done some touching on the file that you just dropped on the website,
It
on the
was
platform just now.
it was Ashraf that requested for it.
I know how. Okay.
You needed it to contact us after here.
Please mute your mic. Oh.
Okay, but you've done some touching on it.
No, that was
This
our last
images I can see
listen.
and
On farmers app, that one that we did farmers all those stuff design of those stuffs and we did contact us
yes,
particular
I know.
I don't
Yes, I
I
know,
don't
but
make
I'm
any
asking.
changes. It was the last class that I was.
This awarding service, all these logos are reduced in size compared to the last class that we did it.
Are you sure?
So, those images as well, yes, those images, I can see angle some radius on them. The images, I think they are having a kind of frame or something, I don't know.
But,
Those images,
were you
they
not
are
in class when we did this?
with angle. I was in class. I did mine. I wanted to show you the other time. This particular one. I
Okay.
wanted to show you the other time. Please show up. And stop at that farm. Show up. The farm image. That appreciate that was like and it's not only yeah, this farm image. No, this one. This image at the left hand side.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
this
seen
image.
it. Okay. This has been a very long one. Though. Like after that image that you're
Yes,
talking about, we've had like two classes after
I
that.
wanted to show you the last time.
We've had like two classes after that. Our last class was this
yeah I think
contact us
Yes, I know.
yeah.
I've done my own as well. Yes, I have done my own as well. But I wanted to say, okay, this form, I think I didn't do this form. But I wanted to say something about that image. That photo. That farm picture. I want to say something about it.
But you not say anything about it now. You should not use this one to delete the class.
Because on my own side, I couldn't get I could not place I could not place my own the way it is placed here. My friend thought as possible and said
So what else you need to take note of your question. So know that we don't want us to just now dive into that and we won't be able to do anything else with JavaScript that we are doing. So maybe you should just take note and find a proper time to ask the question on WhatsApp. If you have any question, you know that okay, this is a very important question and you know that you may forget. Take note of that, ask the question on WhatsApp and make sure you do a follow back that we answer the questions. So you need to
okay
but if you are using the class time to answer questions and it's delaying us, so it will be affecting our progress.
okay
So you want to say something, Ashley?
No, not yet.
Okay. So the length, the slice, replace all to uppercase, concatenate, trim start. So all these methods are here. So one thing about method is also a function. So you need to understand that. You see that anytime you want to This, if you want to call a function, this is how you call it. You call the function name for with the opening and closing brackets in front of it. Then it will give you what, it will return the value for you. But this is a method, so you have to call it with a string. So it works with a string. Now here, I think they try to explain some of the functions here, the method here. The first one is the length, and in our last class where we discussed this particular method, so we explained that it counts the number of characters here, including the white space. So that's that. There are three methods for extracting a part of a string. So we are moving on from this, from the length to slice, substring, and substr. So you see these three methods, they are meant to what, to extract a part of a what, of the string you are applying it to. Now to use them, and what's their difference? The difference between them is for slice extracts a part of a string and return the extracted part in a new string. So that's how slice works. So it will extract the part of a string based on the parameter you give, and it will return that part in a new string for you. That's for slice. Note, JavaScript counts positions from 0. First position is 0, second position is 1. Although this is a very what can I call it? This is their note here. I don't know if it's working, because the other time we did it, it's not actually giving us the expected results if it comes from 0. So let's try it out again. So commenting that out. So you have a string here, apple, comma, space, banana, comma, space, kiwi. Now what we are expecting here is what, based on this parameter here, the first parameter is the starting point, while the second one is the end point. So, and we've already said that okay, the slice will cut the part of a string and return the extracted part. So it will start the extraction from what, the 7th character, and end
That's
it
banana.
at 19. So let's count. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are we not starting from 0?
Yes, they said it, but they are not starting from 0 as well. If you start from 0, it's not, it will not start the cutting from banana. Let's start from 0 and you see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the B. So let's see, let's output and see what document.write. Let's see part. What do we have? I'm not showing anything. We need to. Okay, we have banana. Okay, I think it's starting from 0. At least start the cutting from 0. Okay, let me put 6 here, or even 8. Banana. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So okay,
It's working.
It's working. 7, and it will stop at 13.
Did you count the column, or it started from A?
It started from A. So you have to start from A. You count.
Yes.
You count all the characters and space as well. So that's for slice. Then let's see what we have for substring. So we also mention some things with negative values. So let's see their example. What they put here. If you omit the second parameter, the method will slice out the rest of the string. So do you understand that? Instead of us putting 13 here, you only put 7. That means it will start the counting from banana and show us everything. Then see the entire result. So it will show the like every other thing that we have in the string, it will display it. So then what else we have? If a parameter is negative, the position is counted from the end of the string. So if you want to count in the descending order, so just put your first parameter to be what? To be 0. So that does that. Put your first parameter to be 0. I said 0 to be negative rather, sorry. Let's say 7. So you can see that it starts from the back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So start from the back. Now another one there is the example slides out a portion of a string from
If
position
you want to start counting from the back, are we going to start from 0 too?
we're supposed to start from 0 since the counting start from 0. But what I just did now, the one I just count now, don't start from 0. If you start from 0, let's say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 6. I counted 6. And what we put here is what? 7.
7.
So you can see that that thing is dynamic somehow. So
Okay. Let's move on.
yes. See, night like this, apart from that, I'll be tired. A lot of meetings up and down, so they just be disturbing me. So we
Sorry.
have that. I think that's that for the slides. Another one that we can use to extract string from a given string is substring. So the way this one works, it said substring is similar to slice. So the difference is that the start and end value less than 0 are treated as 0. So the only difference between substring and slice is that it doesn't take account of minus, of negative value. So by the time you have any negative value like this, it will just take it as 0. Automatically it will convert it to 0 for you. So that's the difference between substring and slice. So the second one, they said if you omit the second parameter, substring will slice out the rest of the string. So the same thing with the slice. So sub str. So what's the difference between sub str, substring, and slice? So the difference is that the second parameter specifies the length
But I have a question.
of the extracted part.
Is sub-str different from substring?
Yes.
I thought that sub-str is the short form of substring.
It's supposed to, and in some cases it would, but in this case, in this scenario whereby we have substring and sub-str, they are different. It may look like the shortened form of it, but it's not.
Okay.
So for the sub-str, the difference is that the second parameter specifies the length of the extracted part. So that one is 1. Because you know that when we are using slice and substring, so like that is for the example. Let me give the example again so you understand what they are saying here for the sub-str. Let's say this one is starting from 1 and it ends in 10. So what are we getting? We are getting, let me start from 0 to 10. You have apple, comma, space, bang. And if we count here, if we count, we start from 0, which is A, P, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see that this one too is not start from 0, start from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start from 1. So now the way this one counts, the way the slice and the substring count work is that from the starting point to the second parameter, it counts forward. But as for the sub-str, so from the starting point, it will count. It doesn't matter where the second parameter is. It will just count the next string. When you get to the second value, it will stop and output it. Now let's use sub-str here. So do you have different answer? Wait, I don't think we have.
No.
So here, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How can we differentiate
There is
this?
space between the banana.
Yes, I understand the space. I want to see how we can differentiate between slice and substring. Sub-str rather. Okay. Let me say from 5 to 10 and use slice. What do we have from 5? Okay, let's use from 6, 7 to 10. You can see that when we use slice from 7 to 10, what do we have? We have only bar. Yes, but let's say this one, we change this one to sub-str. We're going to have more than ban. The reason why is that from the starting point, which is 7 here, it will count our value, the second value, which is 10. It will count the next 10 string. Is what is going to display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it what?
Subtraction is in descending order.
Do you get the question?
You said that when I can't I look at it as saying the accounting is the same. Yes. I started from 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So that's the same thing with them.
Okay. Please give me some. Give me some minutes. I want to show this guy something.
Okay.
To be called.
So what I need to do is you go to the settings here. You can see where I'm clicking here. Here you click there and you see this settings icon beside the search button. That setting icon. So you scroll down.
But see your own page.
So page settings, click on page settings. Under the page settings, you're going to see scroll down. I'm not talking to you. I just want to quickly send it to someone. So under the page access, you can see a lot of people here. So the first one, you see people with Facebook access, that's the one. Second one, people with task access. So just add everybody as people with the Facebook access, add new, search for the person's name, and we had it. So that's it. So I was explaining something to this guy.
Okay. There's no problem.
So That's the difference between substring, slice, and substr. Then what else do we have here? Replacing string content. Okay, this one too is very nice. Okay, what I want to do something. I want to add to your assignment, the one I just gave you. So what you're going to do with that assignment is, apart from converting it to uppercase, you're going to search through the context of the person, like the paragraph that the person wrote. Search for some keywords. So anywhere you found anything like web, Facebook, any social media at all, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, let's use that three. So you replace it with what? With W3 school. So that's part of your example. And to do that, you make use of this replacing string content. The replace method replaces a specified value with another value in a string. So for example, this is a test. That's the test that we want to use as practical. Then the second one, let's new test, is equals to test.replace. So when you use test.replace like this, the first thing you are going to type is the number, I said number, the word that you are searching for. Then the second one will be what you want to replace it with. So that's how to do that. So note, the replace method does not change the string it is called on. The replace method returns a new string. So what the way that one work is that when you save a string and you use replace method on it, it will not change that the first string, but it will, the modified string, it will save it, and it will save it into another variable or returns it depending on the way you call it. So the replace method replaces only the first match. So you need to take note. When you search and replace like that, it will only change the first match, not everything. If you want to replace all matches, use a regular expression with the G flag. See example below. So I think we should practicalize it, because that assignment is going to take all of that. We need to use it. So to use okay, to replace case insensitive, use a regular expression with an I. So now, if you want to replace everything, they said you should use a regular expression. Are you with me?
Yes.
So to use the regular expression, the first thing, you can see the way they use it here, but this one is not to replace everything. This one is to replace case insensitive this thing. But now, if you want to replace everything, instead of forward slash, so you start with this number forward slash, then you put your word here, followed by forward slash, then G. So the flag that I'm going to put there is G, not I. You can see what they put here. If you want to replace all matches, use a regular expression with the flag G. So instead of I that they use here, you're going to use what? G. So I hope you are writing down the assignment. So, or you should make sure that you watch the video so that you can get the assignment. You must submit the assignment before tomorrow class. So, and also I said something in the group the other time. So if you have the privilege to watch the video, you just watch it online. Me, I need it. But if you don't, you can still download it, no wala. So apart from that, we have well, it's a very long journey anyway, but at least you can just take it step by step, because the kind of view that is expected is very long. So it's not something you can just achieve right now.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
so for search, okay, this another this thing. JavaScript, you can see you have a lot of things to do with string. So be taking note of that assignment. Maybe I'll be adding more functionalities to the assignment. So JavaScript string search. So we want to search a string. Surely we're going to add more to that assignment with what we have here. So JavaScript search method, we have index of, last index of, search, match or include, start with, ends with. So JavaScript string index of. So the expansion of the first method is this. The index of method return the index of the first occurrence of a string in a string. I hope you are getting it. Don't let the string stop to disturb you. So now let's say we have a string now, or an essay. An essay too is also a string. So no one for call. So the first occurrence, the index of the first occurrence of that particular string you are searching for. So it will return the first occurrence of the string you are searching for. For example, now this is what they use as an example. So please locate where locate occurs. So inside this string, now str, which is the string name, string variable name, dot index of the string you want to search, which is what locate. Which one is it? Well, okay, now with this example, now what will be the answer? So let's do a quick one. So what will be the answer based on this definition that I just explained now? So what will be the answer? Yeah, look for it. Oh yeah. So you are not there. Origin coin.
Yes.
Okay. What's the time over there right now?
That means 7 minutes.
Is what?
7 minutes.
70 and so and we are it's
Said
so we are 1 hour ahead.
yes.
So you shouldn't be sleeping by 7. But you shouldn't be sleeping by 7. Or is it that dark?
I'm not used to this.
Okay.
It's very short and nice.
Okay. Well, all these longer days, shorter nights. Although we have it in a year, but you won't. Sometimes you may not even notice.
It's very short because
But yeah,
I have to
not
finish
compared to
by 6. I have to finish shy by 4. I have to finish by 5. I have to finish shy by 4.
really. Wait, okay. Zul by 12, Ishai by 4, by 5.
Yes.
Ishai by 5? 5, you mean 5 p.m.?
Yes.
Really? Where in UK are you?
I'm in
Dundee. Okay. I think okay. There's Dundee United, so I think I've heard of it, but they are not so close to the top league, sha.
The shy is by 6 a.m.
Wow.
It's 5:56 a.m.
Oh. Yeah. Enjoy UK.
And that's how it is generally.
It's
Before God, we were same time in Nigeria. It was when the weather changed like that. It was short like that. They changed their time to 1 hour.
but even that time, although this, yes, I am aware that UK, even at some point, they used to lead us with 1 hour. They be ahead of us by 1 hour. at some point, but that time is applicable to London, so I'm not sure of any other place. So is that 1 hour ahead or we're on the same
It was
time?
because of the like we were in the same time with them. So it was because of the solar development that they shifted the
The
time
time
back.
of solar. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's that my assignment. Make sure you. I hope you got the second part. The second part that I added to the assignment. So it's part of the video. Shall I just watch the video?